The seamless and intentional blending of Somali and Arabic is a defining characteristic of Iftiin Iimaan. This approach leverages the spiritual authority and universality of Arabic alongside the cultural resonance and personal immediacy of Somali.
Arabic holds a paramount position in Islamic devotional expression, being the language of the Quran and the Prophet, the intro, whispered television melody. Allahumma salli ala immediately establishes a sacred universal Islamic context, invoking blessings upon the Prophet. This practice of multilingual devotional songs is common and widely circulated in the Muslim world, demonstrating a recognized and effective approach in Islamic art. The Somali sections ground these universal themes in a specific cultural and personal context. Somali poetry itself is rich in metrical and alliterative forms, with ease being sung poems often accompanied by music. The lyrics effectively use Somali to articulate personal struggles. Experiences of faith, making the message deeply personal and accessible to Somali speakers. Prime examples of this intentional blending include the chorus Arabic with Somali echoes.
Ya Rab inni da'if فاقويني ثبت قلبي فرد باي رباي قلبي جيجا أدكي Iftiin kay bikshi
In kashtu wadadu her tahay waligay dib umanokon elulamay makhaf qalbi mamlu bil iman. In these instances, the Arabic provides the direct, universal supplication to God, while the Somali echoes and fusion verses personalize the experience of faith, struggle, and divine presence. The fluid switching between Arabic and Somali, often within the same section or even line. Sorrows are deliberate of as Arabic is this sacred language of Islamic revelation, prayer, and universal identity. Frequently associated with formal recitation, Somali, conversely, is the vernacular, the language of daily life, possessing its own tradition of sung poetry known as The deliberate choice to begin with a whispered Arabic melody immediately establishes a sacred, reverent tone, invoking a universal Islamic spiritual space. This sets the stage for the Somali verses, which then articulate the personal, lived experience of faith, struggle, and resilience in a culturally specific idiom. And subsequently elevate these personal reflections into universal supplications and affirmations of divine attributes, allowing the individual's plea to resonate with the collective spiritual heritage of Islam. The echoes and fusion verses further blur the linguistic boundaries, suggesting creates a powerful dual resonance, enabling the lyrics to simultaneously tap into the universal, sacred authority of Islam. And the deeply personal, culturally grounded experience of the believer. This blend enhances both the spiritual gravitas and the emotional accessibility of the lyrics, making them profoundly impactful across different levels of understanding and identity, effectively bridging the gap between the divine and the human, the universal and the particular.